course, to win the fight. That's our goal. Both of us have a goal like that.
Of course.
So,
You know, Errol, in speaking with your trainer, Derek James, in advance of previous fights, you know, I know you guys really always try to look for tendencies. Specifically, he looks for tendencies. He had a hard time finding them against Mikey Garcia. Have you noticed any tendencies? I have to imagine the challenges just as difficult against a guy like Manny Pacquiao.
Definitely. I mean, he has a lot of tendencies. Of course, you're gonna find some over his, you know,
That smirk.
over his career span. I mean, of course, you're gonna find some tendencies, you know, things like that. But you know, in all, he's just a guy that's gonna get out there and fight. You know, when it's time to buckle down, he's a guy that's gonna fight. You know, and that could be a pro and a con. But at the end of the day, you know, he's gonna make it a fan-friendly, great fight.
You know, Errol Spence obviously known for you know, the vicious body work, the jab. How do you intend to stop that and negate those things in this fight, Manny? How do you anticipate being able to negate his jab and protect yourself from that vicious body shot?
we have a couple of strategy and techniques that we can apply in the fight. So, but I won't say that. Okay.
Sure. How would you rate Errol Spence in terms of all the opponents you faced? And you faced a number of incredible ones over the years. How would you rate him as an opponent? Is this the biggest challenge?
One of the biggest challenges in my career. I cannot say the biggest challenge because I have been fighting best fighter in the world, like Keith Thurman, De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, a lot of those fighters. So one of the best. I can rate his opponent.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you have beaten more champions and former champions than Errol Spence has in combined fights in his career. Do you think there's anything he can show you that you haven't already seen before?
I've been in boxing more than 25 years in my professional career. I think I've been boxing 30 years. So I think I already saw the different kinds of style and different kind of passion that I encountered in the ring. And, this kind of fight is I always consider this as one of the top fight.
Well, just a fun fact, when you fought your first pro fight, you were just 4 years old. And when you won your first world title, he was 8. So certainly the experience advantage in terms of years. Do you think at 42 years old, he has the power to knock you out? Or finish you?
No, I don't see myself ever getting knocked out. You know, there's just something I don't see. But, you know, we're definitely going to be cautious and mindful that he does have power. Because, I mean, he did knock down Keith Thurman. And, you know, he did hurt him with a body shot. So we're going to keep that in mind. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's not to think about getting knocked out or can he knock me out. You know, I don't think, you know, any fighter, you know, can knock me out.
Do you think that at this point, 6 weeks out, and with the southpaw sparring, that you can finish him?
You know, I definitely have the ability to. I definitely have the ability to finish him. So, you know, well, for me, it's to win the fight. It's to stay focused on the fight. I feel like when you go out there and you rush and you try to go for the knockout, I feel like, from my experience, even in the amateurs, you either look sloppy or, you know, something goes wrong and you look like you're trying too hard. So for me, it's to, you know, just, you know, go at my fight, you know, go at my pace. And if the knockout comes, go for it. But if it don't, you know, go for the victory.
All right. Well, I know there's certainly a lot of intrigue, and we could continue this conversation, and we will continue this conversation again soon. But I want to leave this opportunity for both of you to do some closing remarks. So I'll start with you, Errol. Closing thoughts here.
My closing thought is it's going to be a great fight, entertaining fight. Manny Pacquiao is going to bring it like he always do. Show a lot of heart and dedication. And it's going to be an entertaining fight for the fans. And I'm definitely going to come with the victory, whether it's a stoppage or a win.
very well. Mr. Manny Pacquiao.
Yes, I would like to invite all the fans to watch this fight. This one-of-a-kind fight and prestigious fight. It's going to be a good fight, more action in the ring, as we expected. And thank you to all your support. I'm so thankful to God for 20 years fighting in here in the States. Until now, I'm still fighting to one of the best fighter in the world. So I'm so thankful to God and thankful to all the fans and media who are always supporting us here in boxing. Not only me, but to all the boxing industry. Thank you so much for all your support and salamat sa lahat ng mga Pilipino na lagi nakasuporta sa akin. And please watch this fight against Errol Spence is coming August 21. Que venga a ver la gran pelea entre Manny Pacquiao y Errol Spence. Esas gracias.
All right, well, you mentioned the media. We'll allow you guys, thank you both very much. We'll allow you guys to face off for them as they do their scrum. Lots of intrigue, as I mentioned off the top. August 21st, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. You're not going to want to miss it. For more on this epic super fight, we'll send it back to Kate Apto.
So, excuse me, my name,
Dylan de Brinche.
This is COVID, huh?
Nevada, can't get the ticket right away.
Not on the stage.
Yes.
Hello, Manny. How are you? No, do you need to wear a mask? No. You're good. You said he was better than Floyd Mayweather. Why did you say that?
He's a aggressive fighter. That's the kind of fighter that I think I want.
Senator, here, Senator says that there's some kind of advice on the fight itself. Do you think that he genuinely means that?
I don't think yeah, being an example, especially not to be a trash talk, for the title. I want to put boxing in a title high standard and respect from the fans. That's what I want to put in the minds of people, the fans, that boxing is not right now. Respected by the people, and that's what we want to show it. We we are a fighter in the ring. We look at people, we do our best.
Long enough that he finally had a chance to 53 years old. So that these men that hang on
Big one, respect, so that people will respect you in a high esteem.
Manny, do you think not fighting for 2 years was perhaps the greatest thing that could have happened to you to let you rest, or do you feel that you might have that kind of break at this stage of your career was too much?
For me, because like I said, I've been in boxing. I was started boxing when I was 12 years old.
to see they know he was in the fight as well.
It just happened that
What is left for you to prove at this point of your career?
this is not about the tool. Boxing is my passion. I love to be there. I love to fight and touch people. That's my passion. Really passion.
Did you see the Conor McGregor fight yesterday? What did you think?
Oh, I we already believe that Dustin
Would you still want to fight Conor McGregor, considering that he's lost twice already to Poirier? Antonio Margarito has been the biggest opponent you've faced in your career at 154 pounds. Do you consider Spence to be problematic like Margarito, or do you think it'll be a little bit easier for you?
I'm not problematic with this, but it's kind of fighter that you cannot understand. He's a southpaw, both of us southpaw. So I have to make sure that my strategy is accurate and perfect for this time.
Are you approaching this fight as if it's going to be your final fight?
It's hard to say it should be a final fight or it should be one at a time. I can say one at a time right now.
Is the plan for you to win, retire, and run for president of the Philippines?
How do you know?
Manny, Dustin Poirier, after his win yesterday, announced that you and him are doing charity, Manny Pacquiao Foundation. You're building homes in Uganda. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's a good thing to partner with Dustin Poirier and Justin Ray. We build houses, free housing in Uganda, to give shelter to these less fortunate families. And charity, helping people.
Manny, you have the WBA belt behind you. Did you get any closure on that subject yet?
The WBA?
Yeah.
I am a champion and I'm out of the wicket right now. So
What are your thoughts on the state of boxing and all of the championship belts? There's been a lot of conversation. A lot of the big names and fighters have not liked the fact of all the championship belts. Considering what you just went through with the WBA, what are your thoughts on the state of boxing and all of the belts?
being a fighter for more than 25 years, I always respect every organization. I respect how they handle the organization and how they support the boxers, and I respect their decision. My part, my goal is to fight and to prepare to fight to get a championship belt.
Over the last 2 years, how often every week would you work out, and what's the most that you weighed at any time in the last 2 years?
You know what? I love workout. Since a tournament fight, I never went to boxing ring or in the gym, but I always exercise playing basketball. Because in my house I have a basketball court. Almost every very competitive game always with my brother. There's a prize. There's a prize. So it's gonna be hard game in basketball. Like we play like we play every day like 4 hours, 3 hours a day.
How much would you, what do you think the most you weigh in the tournament fight? 150 or did you ever hit over 150, 160 or something like that?
Maybe 150.
You never be above that.
What was it about Spence as a person? I mean, you talked about the levels you got off of your one. Did you look at him as a huge and say, I like this guy, I like what he does in sport, and that's why I wanted to
Yeah, he's respectful person, and that's what I want. That's what we want. That's what we want for a fighter to be respected by the people, respected by the fans, respected by the other fighters. We as fighters, we have our job. We perform, so we did our rules as a fighter. All of us, both of us, both fighters, it's a goal to win the fight. We do our best, and after that, make sure that you can be an inspiration.
And then, what does Errol do best in the ring? What does Errol Spence do best in the ring?
Being a fighter, an aggressive fighter, and a lot of fights.